Hello everybody, hope you're having a great day. Here's Val with another video to keep your Game of Thrones withdrawals at bay. Yes, I know I'm very late with this video, but there were good reasons. Mom came to visit. Also, there's a benefit to the delay. News galore! Let's just hope that there's at least one of these you haven't heard yet. Minor spoiler alerts, this video, as the title says, contains casting news. If you don't want to know anything or absolutely anything about Season 6, then, you know, I'm not going to tell you to stop watching, but... Casting news and rumors keep popping up all over the place, and we keep scratching names off the list of characters for Ian McShane. Not Euron Greyjoy, not Aeron Greyjoy, not Howland Reed, not Wyman Manderly, and not Randall Tarly. Guys, we suck at predictions. Let's just give up. Mr. McShane, I'll get back to you in a second. I want to talk about this guy. Yes, the one I kept mixing up with Ewan McGregor until I heard his name. A name that no one can confidently pronounce. And he probably secretly enjoys it. Pilou Asbaek. Name butcher. No, it's Pilou Asbaek, I think. According to this very reliable source.
Studiet, Pilou Asbaek, welcome.
You know, it's one of these things that if you say it really quick, it doesn't sound as wrong. It's got that little A and E together. You can't find that shit on a keyboard. Apparently not even he could find it. Hehe. Anyway, he's Danish. Fuck, I'm hungry. And he's been a very successful actor in Denmark. David and Dan found him in Borgen, a drama they absolutely love. The same series where they found this girl, whose name I don't even want to try. And people found out he was playing Euron because they already filmed the Kingsmoot siege at the Ballintoy Harbor, which was a scene where people kept shouting, "Euron, Euron!" You know, with him standing in the middle of it, at a distance that was no issue for a telephoto lens. Also, we don't know which actor it is yet, but there was also a guy with long white hair playing Aeron Greyjoy, aka Damphair. And no, it won't be the same drowned priest we saw before. Now, Mr. McShane, get back here. Sources say Ian will be playing a character who has a scene with the Outlaw band. He gets minimal screen time, but his role is of key importance. Wait, maybe we did get Septon Meribald right. Is he important? I don't know. Jóhannesson, name butcher, is believed to be one of these Outlaw characters, because it was reported that he will only appear in 2 episodes, and all of the Outlaw characters are listed for 2 episodes in the casting calls. And also because he's been talking on Twitter with another guy who's an Outlaw as well. This guy right here, Ricky Champ. Finally an easy name. Northern Irish actor Andrew Bryan will be playing a Bolton officer, and it's believed that he already finished filming his part in August. And there's another Irish actor, Tristan Heanue? Name butcher, cast for a minor role, still unknown, but he is following Gwendolyn Christie, Daniel Portman, Andrew Bryan, and Ewan on Twitter. So this tells us that he could be another Bolton, or a Bolton ally. It also tells us that Brienne and Pot may be crossing paths with the Bolton men, which is not surprising since they were in the area last season, but oh my god, what's gonna happen? While we're on the topic of Outlaws, I do need to tell you something that's sorta related. It is very possible, about 80% confirmed, that Rory McCann, aka the Hound, will be coming back next season. For all of you Clegane Bowl fans, the Hound has been spotted in Belfast staying at a hotel that Game of Thrones cast members usually stay at during filming. And that's all the info we have. But it's good. Turns out the casting call for one of the noble Northern Lords is for Smalljon Umber, who in the books was killed at the Red Wedding, but in the show he's still alive and kicking. He will appear in 2 episodes. Robert Render has been cast for an unknown role, and it is rumored that he may be this Smalljon Umber. But some people are saying that he looks too old for him, and they're leaning more towards Wyman Manderly or Randall Tarly. But then some other people are saying that he's too young looking for Randall Tarly, and not fat enough for Wyman Manderly. Guys, let's just remember that makeup can do wonderful things. Now, as you may remember, in the show, Bran tells Rickon and Asha to go to Last Hearth, which is the seat of House Umber, where he believed they would be safe. And the actors who played Rickon and Asha has been spotted in Belfast too. I know this is old news, but I hadn't said it in any of my videos yet. So we can assume that this Smalljon Umber character will help introduce Rickon back into the game of Thrones. More news on this in my next video. But the other casting call for a Northern Lord was for the new Lord Karstark. You know, the one replacing this guy. He will be in 3 episodes. We don't have a first name for him, so we don't know if he's from the books or just a show-only character. But we also have one confirmed character with a full name that we never met in the books. Eddie Eyre will be playing Sir Alfred Hunrith, and he's been talking on Twitter with a stunt coordinator, so all that we know is that we will see this guy doing some fighting. Cool. Freddie Stroma has joined the cast as Deacon Tarly. Yay! Sam's more physically gifted yet less bright younger brother. I keep expecting him to be this like complete douche, like his Harry Potter character. Cormac McLaggen, you know, the guy who had to compete against Ron for the keeper position on the Gryffindor Quidditch team. Yeah, I mean, with a father like Randall I wouldn't be surprised. Deacon is the reason Sam is at the wall, because Randall wanted him to be the heir instead of Sam, so he gave Sam the choice between death or the Night's Watch. But I feel like the Tarlys will make for a few really good scenes. More info on this in my major spoilers video. And you know what Mr. Miyagi has to say about that? Dick on, dick off. Oh wait, it's George who says that. So right after I finished filming this video, the actors who will play the rest of the Tarly family were announced. We finally know who will be playing Randall Tarly, and it is James Faulkner. I think we can all agree he's a good choice. I mean, look at that face.
I'm so angry. All the time.
I mean, he looks like someone who could send you to the wall without giving any fucks. Samantha Spira will be playing the way softer character of Sam's mom, Melissa Florent. And this girl, Rebecca Benson, will be playing Sam's sister, Tala Tarly. A lot of people are saying that Sam's sister is not in the books and is a show-only character. Which was weird to me because I remember looking up the Tarly family in the A Song of Ice and Fire wiki and finding his sister there, way before anything was said about her being included in the show. I couldn't remember what I read in the books or what I read in the wikis, so after this announcement I went to check the wiki again. And it does say that yes, indeed, it was mentioned in the books that Sam has not only a sister, but 3 sisters. Yes, Sam is actually the oldest child of 5. After having Sam, and realizing how soft he was, Randall tried to get his wife pregnant with another boy, and it took 4 tries. She gave birth to 3 girls before she finally gave birth to Deacon. Although the only girl whose name we actually know is Tala. I still need to find where that actually is in the books. I need to go look it up. Now I'm gonna tell you some amazing news. Essie Davis joins the cast as Cersei Lannister. Kevin Eldon joins the cast as Ned Stark. Eva Butterly joins the cast as Marjorie Tyrell. If the identification is correct, Eileen Powell will now be playing Sansa Stark. Actors Ross Anderson, not to be confused with this other Ross Anderson, and Brendan O'Rourke, name butcher, will be part of this too, although we don't know who they're playing yet. And also there's unidentified characters playing Robert, Tyrion, and Joffrey. If you haven't read the release chapters for Winds of Winter yet, you probably have a what the fuck look on your face right now. Minor Winds of Winter spoilers coming, but to skip them you can just click here. This is all from an Arya chapter in Winds of Winter, where she joins a group of mummers, or a theatrical troupe, led by Eisen Barrow, who we now know will be played by Richard E. Grant. And this mummers group, with all of the actors that I just mentioned, will be playing a theatrical representation of the recent events in King's Landing. Eddie Jackson, Glenn Barry, and Suat Fares have been cast for more unknown roles. And for those who skipped the spoiler just now, Richard E. Grant has also been cast. Last but not least, HBO has been looking for babies from 2 to 3 months old. I wonder what they need a newborn baby for. Okay, that is it for now guys, I hope you enjoyed my video. In my next one I will be talking about filming news instead of casting news, and then the one after that will be about major spoilers. And then the one after that will most likely be about history and lore again, for those of you who have been asking. I'm also planning on making some Prophecies Explained type of video. So if you're into that stuff, then stay tuned, or subscribe if you're not yet, you know, so you don't miss out. I hate asking people to subscribe. You know, if you want to subscribe, you will. I don't have to tell you. Oh, also, hi Eric Mota. See ya. Pilou Asbaek. Pilou Asbaek. Pilou Asbaek.